My Biafran people, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. My people, no time for introduction. Today, I want to call on Dele Farotimi, our brother, a good friend. We say cry no more, my brother. Dele Farotimi, cry no more. Yes, Nigeria happened to you, but to an extent, the degree was different from what we, the Biafrans, were going through every day. So what you had was a taste. It was like smelling the coffee of what we, the Biafrans, go through every day. In your own case, you spent a couple of days illegally in custody and the rest of them, and you are shedding tears. You are feeling the pain of how such a country can treat you this way. All you did was write about somebody according to the highest level of offense that could be labeled as a libel. When you write against someone, or when you put down your perspective on a book about somebody, it is a civil case. But unfortunately, Nigeria happened to you, but the degree is different for we, the Biafrans. You spent a couple of days and you could see the pain, the tears, the agony in your mind, body, and soul. Mentally, you've been scarred. Psychologically, you've been drained. Emotionally, you are down as a man. But think about it. Think about what we, the Biafrans, go through every day. Think about what Nigeria puts we through, the Biafrans, every day. Nnamdi Kanu, a man who was kidnapped from Kenya. At least in your own case, they came to your office to pick you up respectfully. But in the case of our leader Nnamdi Kanu, a Biafran man, an Igbo man, the case was different. They went all the way, Nigeria went all the way to Kenya to kidnap him. Until this day, he's still languishing in the custody of the DSS. Your country, the country you say you believe in, did that to him. Until this day, even the people have spoken about it. Unlike you, Nnamdi Kanu is still languishing in prison, in detention, in the hands of the Fulani cabal, those that Britain told they were born to rule, the owners of Nigeria, those who have the plan to Islamize Nigeria. And Nnamdi Kanu has not had the opportunity to shed tears in the public the same way you are doing now, my brother. And Nnamdi Kanu has not. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. At this point, my people, they say different stroke for different folks. If a man who is not even feeling the brunt, he's not felt the brunt the way we, the Biafrans, are feeling it. If he's shedding tears this way, in public, what do you think we, the Biafrans, are going through? All the way since the Biafran war, when you promised no victor, no vanquish, you said no winner, no loser. You came with the 3R. Reconciliation, rehabilitation, and the rest of them. Till this day, and people are still going through hell. Till this day, they say hate the Igbo man, the Biafra man. When they see us, they say the Biafra man must go, the Igbos must go. They call us Biafrod. They changed the name of God to Biafrod. My brother Dele Farotimi, I understand the pain you are going through. But you being a Yoruba man going through this, I know you know what I'm about to say, that the one we are going through is 100 times worse than what you've experienced in the EKITI state prison or the detention. At this point, my people, I want us to listen to what our brother said. What made him shed tears is not easy. The pain he went through, but multiply that pain by 10, then you will have a little bit of understanding of what we, the Biafrans, were going through in Nigeria. This is why we want out. This is why we say we are gone. At this point, my people, listen to Dele Farotimi shed pain, tears, agony, anger, frustration on that damnable Zoo Republic. Nigeria, I hate you with a passion. We divorce ourselves from Nigeria. We, the Biafrans, we are no longer part of that entity they call Nigeria. Because you are evil, you are wicked, and nothing good can come out of Nigeria. Fellow Biafrans, people around the world, listen to what makes this man shed tears. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen.
We stopped being human because we became Nigerians. They divided us and we fell for it. Because you wouldn't see me as a Yoruba man, you spoke for me. Because you wouldn't see me as a Christian, you spoke for me. Because you spoke. Because you spoke. Because you spoke. Because you spoke, Nigeria couldn't happen to me. Because you spoke.
Listen.
The only reason Nigeria couldn't happen to me is because you spoke. You spoke. That is why Nigeria couldn't happen to me. I hear. Nigeria couldn't happen to me. Eki, the record. You found your voices. I became you. And in our collective, you couldn't be silenced.
Hold it there. This is the problem I have with you guys that believe in one Nigeria. Sometimes you kind of misplace the priorities in your statement, in your analysis, the way you perceive injustice. You guys sometimes, you make me feel like, that thing they call the Stockholm Syndrome is alive and well in Nigeria. That you are going through hell. Nigeria has put you through hell. Your slave masters, your colonizers, they named you, they branded you Nigeria. Until this day, you still love that name. You still believe in that thing created by a white man, Niger area, Niger area, the area of the Niger. The area that when you go towards that place near the river Niger, you will see the strong black men, the strong black men that can walk in the fields. The Niger area. The area of the Negus. Niger area, Nigeria. The Spanish, when they pronounced it, they called it Nigeria, and it sounded nice. Over time, Lord Lugard decided to swap it around from Niger area to Nigeria. Why? Because he had the pronunciation from the Spanish. The Portuguese, when they pronounced Niger area, they called it Nigeria. From Nigeria, you now had Niger area, Nigeria. And somehow you guys, you keep on saying, God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Somebody like Rufai Oseni, the so-called best journalist from that so-called Nigeria. He loves Nigeria. You guys have not tasted pain. With all due respect, my brother, I understand you are shedding tears because for the first time there was this shock. It dawned on you that this can happen to a Yoruba man. What you are going through for we the Biafrans, it is a child's play. With all due respect, it's a child's play compared to us. What your experience is like a child's play. I want it to sink in your head. Let it sink in your mind. You out there that hate us with a passion. You hate the Igbos. The Igbos must go. Election time, people in Lagos, those that were born in Lagos. You say, no, the Igbos must not vote. The Igbos must go. The Igbos, if you choose the candidate of your choice, we shall throw you into the lagoon. That's the language from you people that believe in Nigeria. Mr. Dele, Farotimi, at this point, I understand your pain. I feel the pain. The pain you went through broke you down like a man. You're shedding tears in public because it was humiliating. The trauma, the psychological breakdown, the mental torture, those cold nights in that cell. And you wonder, how can this happen in the case of libel, a civil case? Something that is not criminal, but somehow in Nigeria, it it is different strokes for different folks. But I want you to understand that what you went through is child's play compared to us. At this point, let me break it down for my brother and for the viewers. This was the key area of you breaking down in tears. And I laughed. Because the thing will make you cry. When it happened to us, now just the beginning of the trauma. Because we have gone through hell. A people that they stole from us, they stole our wealth. They gave us 20 pounds to eat and die. They turned us to Almajiri. We were supposed to be the blueprint of Almajiri. The advent of Almajiri should have started from Biafran land because they gave us 20 pounds after the Biafran war. No matter how much you have in your account, you were given 20 pounds to eat and die. To become beggars, servitudes in your own land. Yet, still we rise. Like the phoenix of old, we keep on rising from the ashes. Until this day, everywhere you check in Biafran land, there is a police checkpoint. When they kill us, it is not even pronounced, it's not even written in your news. But somehow, you guys ignore us. It's the Igbos. Blame the Igbo. Omo Igbo. Yamani. The Igbos must go. You don't feel my pain. You don't understand my pain. You don't understand what it feels like to be a Biafran man, an Igbo man in that zoo called Nigeria. You don't understand it because you are shedding tears for what happened to you, but we have gone through worse than what you've gone through. And we are still standing strong, saying all we need is freedom. Allow us to go. They said, no, we will not go. Instead, they kill us with a passion. So at this point, let me break it down. Let me break this video down. Check this one out.
We stopped being human because we became Nigerians. They divided us and we fell for it.
Hold it there. He said we stopped being humans because we became Nigerians. True. They divided us because we fell for it. True to an extent. They divided us and we fell for it. No. There is a partnership between the Yorubas and the Fulanis, with all due respect. A mutual understanding. The elites of the Yorubas, they believe there is this special bond between them and the Yorubas. And the Fulanis, the oligarchs, the rulers of that zoo called Nigeria. So no, we the Biafrans, we have always believed in Nigeria. We always believing in the slogan, One Nigeria. We went around all the whole states. Every nook and cranny in that zoo called Nigeria, a Biafran man is there doing business. Building houses, building real estates, settling down, supporting the community. We believed in a so-called architect called Nigeria. But we were the fools. Because at the end, every other tribe, they maintained their region. Only we, the foolish Biafrans, went around. We went about doing good until this day. We are hated for doing good. When you succeed in business, you are hated. When you pay for a land and you buy a house or you buy an old house, you break it down and renovate, you are hated. They say you have come to steal their lands. But those who come with the AK-47, no. They have a partnership with them. Those who come to your farms to rape your wives, your mothers in the farm, there's a partnership with them. An MOU was signed in Oyo State between the Yorubas and Mietiala in Yoruba land, as if the grass in Yoruba land is much more sweeter for the cows of the north to come and chop the grass of Yoruba land. Yes, the cow, the Fulani cow loves the grass in Yoruba land. It is juicier. It has more juice. It is crunchier when they come to eat the grass. My brother, with all due respect, the division didn't come from us. We believed in your so-called one Nigeria. But unfortunately, you guys, you connived, you colluded against us. The elites, that is. Until this day, we are still paying the price. We are still paying the price. Let's continue.
Because you wouldn't see me as a Yoruba man, you spoke for me. Because you wouldn't see me as a Christian, you spoke for me.
Hold it there. Yes, they couldn't see you as a Yoruba man, they spoke for you. They wouldn't see you as a Christian, they spoke for you. But in the case of we, the Biafrans, the story is the case. It's different. Omo Igbo, the Igbo must go. Till this day, you spoke for Nnamdi Kanu, he's still in the detention. Some of you spoke for him, yes. But he's still in detention, my brother. So the case is different. The talk is different. The scenario is different. What is making you shed tears as a man? We the Biafrans, when we go through it, we laugh. As the saying goes, when small pikin they cry, then go talk say na hunger. Now old man they cry, then go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, then talk say na hunger. Now old man they cry, then go talk say na waiting. With all due respect, my brother, what you went through was just like a storm in a teacup compared to what we the Biafrans are going through every day in that shit called Nigeria. You were held for some days. People spoke and you were released. And Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, brought to Nigeria. Even when the court said this man is discharged, Malami came and said, yes, your court said he's discharged, but he is not or was not acquitted. Malami, a Fulani man that sucks the breast of a cow. They make love to their cow. They drink the urine of the cow. An idiot like that was made your AGF. Just to subjugate the people of God. When it comes to the Biafrans, the story is always different. We don't get justice in your courts. We don't get justice in your nation. Even in your presidential system. Till this day, we've been relegated to the background. So my brother, yes, they spoke. They didn't see you as a Yoruba man. They didn't see you as a Christian. They spoke for you. They spoke for you. And Nigeria listened. The legal system, they listened. But for us, even when the UN speaks for the Biafran man, no. It is still BAU, business as usual. My brother, the scenario is different. Yes, you may love Nigeria or the Nigerians for coming out to speak for you. But my brother, in our own case, is different. This is why we said we are done with that thing called Nigeria. Let's continue.
Because you spoke. Because you spoke. Because you spoke. Because you spoke, Nigeria couldn't happen to me.
Hold it there. Yes, they spoke and spoke and spoke. They spoke, Oyibo. And somehow Nigeria couldn't happen to you. My brother, we have spoken for Nnamdi Kanu. We have spoken for the Biafrans. Even the Eze in Lagos. His crime was to beg the governor of Lagos, please, dear governor, come and protect our businesses. People are coming to destroy our businesses. Please, we beg you, bring the police to protect our businesses. We are losing billions every day. Every day by day, we are hearing stories about businesses being gutted with fire. And the owners of the business, they were going to the Eze, begging him to speak to the governor. And in his frustration, he said, if you will not protect our businesses, perhaps I may have to call the ESN to come and protect my business. Not to come and fight in Lagos. Not to come and cause trouble in Lagos, but to come and protect his business. The same way Asari Dokubo, today he is licensed to have what they call special forces. To go through and through this country. Protecting lives and property, killing people, maiming, burning, doing the dirty works of the Nigerian government. But till this day, the Eze is still locked up in jail. They call him a terrorist. Since when you guys did your election in 2023, the Eze is still locked up. A man who was begging the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, a tribal bigot, an idiot, that in their so-called election, when Tinubu was saying, oh, Peter Obi, that name disgusts me. Obi, that name disgusts me. Peter Obi, don't say that name in my presence. The name disgusts me. Obi, suddenly someone who said buying and selling. Mr. Dele Farotimi, someone who the governor of Lagos State referred to Peter Obi as being synonymous to buying and selling in your zoo election. No respect for the Igbo man, even though we are not even partaking in that your zoo election, but I was observing. In a campaign rally, Tinubu was shouting, Peter Obi, that name disgusts me. Peter Obi. Then someone will say buying and selling. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, have mercy. Man. Think about that. A so-called Igbo man being a presidential candidate and the governor of Lagos State referred to him as buying and selling when they called his name. When Tinubu called his name in the crowd, Obi, that name disgusts me. Peter Obi. Someone from the background behind Tinubu shouted, buying and selling. And the crowd were laughing. I said, wow. So this is how the Igbo man has been relegated in that so-called Nigeria. They've seen us as the guys who are into buying and selling. God have mercy. So my brother, with all due respect, I understand what happened to you was a deep shock, a trauma. It was a traumatic experience that somebody of your stature, somebody of your caliber will be whisked away from Lagos down to EKITI State for something that should be a civil case. Instead, it became a criminal case. The embarrassment, the torture, the trauma, I understand all that. But my brother, the place where your problem ends, the place where your humiliation ends, that area, that location when your anger, trauma end, now there our own start. Which is why we said enough is enough. I have looked through everything. I have carried out a critical analysis of Nigeria. I've checked all the pros and cons. And the only best opportunity, the only option that we the Biafrans have is to say goodbye to Nigeria and leave. I've looked at it. In your election, a problem, the Igbo must go. Igbo, Iyashukudi, no come out. Iyashukudi, no come. That is not the president that did that. These are people in Lagos that did that. Thoughts. My brother, it is deep. So when you are crying over this, our own past crying, Nnamdi Kanu has been held for how many years now? Have you seen him shed tears? No, he's strong because he knows. We know the devil. We know Nigeria. We know the capability of Nigeria. We know what Britain told Nigeria. We know how they perceive us. We know how they see us. We know we are enemies. We know we hate Nigeria with a passion. Me, myself, I hate Nigeria with a passion. And we, the Biafrans, we have divorced ourselves from Nigeria since the 29th of November, my brother. So for me and my people, we are gone. Psychologically, physically, and whichever way you want to describe it. We are done with Nigeria. And we have divorced ourselves from Nigeria. So my brother, you say, oh, Nigeria didn't happen to you because people spoke to you. I will advise you, go and support your brother, Chief Sunday Igboho. Nothing like you having your Yoruba nation, where your own people will make the laws. Because what is brewing very soon, Sharia law is coming. Sharia law is coming to Yoruba land, my brother, with all due respect. When it comes, if you like shed tears, tears will not solve the problem. Make haze while the sun shines. I rest my case.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.
Hold it there, hold on there. Hold it there, my people. Do you all even catch the lyrics in that jingle? In the outro, do you just catch what I said in that jingle? About Lord Lugard. The one they call Lord Lugard and his wife, Flora Shaw. Did you catch what I said? Do you catch the lyrics of what I said in that jingle? Let me break it down, because sometimes you guys, you are difficult in learning or hearing. You pretend you don't hear what I was saying there. I said, and I quote, blame it on Lord Lugard and his wife, Flora Shaw. 1914 amalgamation is what we are dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism, it's nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra is going to come. Clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are free now. Our freedom is going to come. We are free now. End of quotes. Today, we the Biafrans, we are free. My brother, the Oduduwa, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because I've always put you guys. I've had high hopes for you guys. You guys claim you are the most educated in that zoo called Nigeria. You are the most vast, the most learned. So I had belief in you that you know what is right and what is wrong. So in my lyrics, I said, blame it on Lord Lugard and his wife, Flora Shaw. 1914 amalgamation is what we are dying of. 3 nations to 1 nation. He made 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism, racism, tribalism, this is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra is going to come. Clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we are free now. Freedom is going to come. We are free now. Lord have mercy. I made those lyrics when I saw my brother Chief Sunday Igboho rose up for his people. I was inspired by God to add the Yorubas to that freedom, the redemption of a people. I wasn't being selfish. I didn't just speak of my people, the Biafrans, alone, because I have this love, affinity for the Yorubas. So my brother, Dele Farotimi, wake up, smell the coffee, and go and support your brother, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, a.k.a. Sunday Igboho. I rest my case. God bless you.